come out, we provide direct services by getting them their crucial documents, providing MARTA cards, any type of transportation, and then also providing services to figure out employment or if they'll need Social Security, because there are clients that have mental health issues. Along with that, we continue with the women throughout the year. We provide services to connect them back to their families. We work directly with the community. We work directly with Fulton County to assure that these women are not being rearrested or reoffending. Our goal is to find ways to keep people out of the jail doors, period, before they even come into the jail. We think that that would be a solution. Instead of building a bigger jail, finding ways to be able to provide services to people who are on the streets. We've worked with ACLU, who provided information last year that found that the majority of the people who are currently inside of Fulton County Rice Street are there because they have nonviolent offenses. I have a personal client situation.
Excuse me real quick. Mm-hmm. You said you work with the ACLU. Is this the ACLU report?
Yes.
And the majority of the people held where were in there for nonviolent offenses?
So Rice Street, it wasn't the majority of people. We found that the majority of the people on the floor, the majority of the people that were found, so the number of overcrowding, the number of beds that were needed for Atlanta City Detention Center was about 800. We found that there were 726 people that were being held at Rice Street who had nonviolent offenses and typically were rearrested due to homelessness or substance use disorders.
Okay, thank you, appreciate that.
So with that, we've been working deeply with community. We've partnered with Fulton County Superior Court to educate the community about the public safety assessment that is done to assess if someone is able to re-enter into community. We're working with them to figure out ways to get the community educated about that. We want to partner with the community. We want to partner with the government. We want to find ways to keep people off of the floors, but to also divert resources and those funds back into the community.
Okay, thank you. And have you had the opportunity to watch any of the previous committee hearings?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you're familiar with the testimony of the sheriff that there's no one sleeping on the floors at the
anymore.
Street, correct? And to be clear, sleeping on the floor was sleeping on a boat, which is a smaller bed. It's a portable bed. No one was actually sleeping on concrete. So just want to be clear on that.
Oh, so I definitely understand where you're coming from. A boat, to me, is the equivalent of a floor. It's just as
well. And having purchased them and having dealt with overcrowding, it's absolutely not. It provides much more stability than asking a human being to lay on a hard surface as a floor would be in the county jail. But now, you said Fulton County pays the salaries of your program?
Yes. So what
is that current investment by the taxpayer?
So the current investment is $450,000 for 100 women a year. And with that, we provide 2 months of housing, MARTA cards, transportation to doctor's appointments, any medical situations that they may have to take care of that we have to transport them back and forth to. And then we also make sure that we find permanent housing for them in the process.
Very good. Now, where's the 2 months housing? Where is that at?
So we are partnering with multiple transitional homes. Unfortunately, there isn't a set transitional center where we can just take the women. So we work in community with transitional homes. One of them being Nicole's House of Hope, another one is Swim Foundation. They provide services, and then we work with the owners of the home to make sure that everything is cohesive.
Okay, and after the 60 days, what's your success rate in transitioning them from the 2 months housing into something a little more stable?
I don't have those numbers on me, but I have your email, so I can definitely find out and get that information to you. I will be completely honest, it has been a struggle to find permanent housing because of the housing crisis that we're facing now. But what we do is typically once they're in that particular transitional house, if we're able to get them employment or Social Security, they're able to continue to live in those transitional housing and pay their rent on their own.